It's warm. There's water all around us, in the air coming down, at our feet, and leagues deep surrounding this island. It's nice if you like the climate, at least here. I've been asking around about the Deadfire Archipelago, and though I have not ever been here before, of course I've heard about it all my life. We've come a long way from home. This is what I've found. The Deadfire Archipelago marks the eastern edge of the known world, dominantly populated by island Amoa, who make up the tribes of the Huana. The chain of hundreds of islands span thousands of miles. The Deadfire contains myriad climates and biomes that are home to a bewildering array of creatures. The last century has brought ambitious colonial traders, explorers, and pirates to the Deadfire, but travel east of the archipelago is blocked by the destructive storms of Andra's Mortar. Legend among the Huana speak of an ancient cataclysm that devastated their people thousands of years ago. Details of this event have been lost to time, but Huana storytellers claim that it destroyed everything that they had built, sinking even the greatest of their cities beneath the waves. The archipelago was left to its own devices for nearly 3 millennia due to its remote location, the presence of sea monsters, and a particularly notorious Huana tribe, the warlike and xenophobic Oaxaca. For over a century since Gran Valia made contact with the Huana, they managed to keep outsiders away from the archipelago until a determined push by the future Principe Sen Patrena fleeing the Empire's collapse, and a group of dwarven explorers that settled at Balefire Beacon in 2742 AI and forged the first trade relations with the local Huana tribes. The relations continued until the dwarves fell prey to a combination of Naga and undead attacks on the outpost. The last of the dwarves boarded up and abandoned the beacon, leaving for unknown fates, but the opening of trade relations would survive them, allowing for other powers to push into the Deadfire. Rauatai followed suit in 2758 AI, using the Royal Deadfire Company as its vanguard. Clashing with the Oaxaca and the Naga, the RDC prevailed against its foes, though at a substantial cost in men and material. The Naga were particularly aggressive foes capable of slithering by the hundreds onto the decks of the RDC ships. Though the superiority of the Rauataian firearms decimated their numbers and eventually forced them into retreat, the Oaxaca proved to be much more difficult foes. In the same year that the campaign launched, the tribe clashed with the RDC. The bloody conflict came to a head at Narako Atoll, where Rauatai's warships decimated the tribal force. In the aftermath, the Huana Crown dispatched water shapers to sink Rauatai's most prized vessel, the Tenants of Iron, as a reprisal and a demonstration of power, leading to the subsequent revitalization of the Water Shapers Guild. Coupled with the revitalization of the Water Shapers Guild, this forced the RDC to engage in diplomacy with the Huana and give their lands a wide berth. While the Valian Trading Company continued its expansion across Deadfire through a combination of intimidation and manipulation, primarily by exploiting the unfamiliarity of Huana with the concept of land ownership as understood in the West, Rauatai instead chose to focus on uninhabited or uncharted islands, most of all, Hasongo. In 2818 AI, after exportating the Naga population, the colony was established and rapidly became a key stopover point on the journey to the Empire, exporting much-needed foodstuffs. The real turning point for the archipelago came in 2819 AI when the properties of Luminous Adra were discovered and the Valian republics began aggressively exploiting the riches of the region, seeking to corner the market. The archipelago became a core element of the economy for the republics and Rauatai, a potential home for the Principe San Patrena that crossed it for nearly 150 years, and the endangered domain of the Huana, creating a volatile situation perched precariously on the edge of full-blown war. The arrival of the reincarnated Eothas is in the current year of 2828 AI, where we are trying to track him down.
Right.
Hey, we're exploring the village, the Huana village. There's not really much. There's a few buildings here. I've already talked to a few people. Well, I don't think they want us stealing their shells. Hello. So many mouths to feed. How do the Valians do it? Yeah, they don't.
Sure.
Not a good idea if we try to take things from here. Oh, this is the woman that was talking to the Clario, the governor. Seated upon a chair before the bonfire, it's just starting to rain. Ikawa looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with a long stick. Ikawa's lined face is pocked with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as I approach.
Truly the sons and daughters of every empire have come to the Deadfire. You are far from home, Adiran.
You know where I'm from.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Maje, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
His masters? He spoke of... Were they counselors? I think he spoke of them. Well, looking around the village, it doesn't look like the storm did much damage here.
To a storm speaker, the storm is a friend, gentled by a word. And Satahuzi is blessed with several storm speakers. We were able to shield the village from much of the weather. Some of it is mere luck. Most of our canoes were here by the shore. We did lose one of our voyagers. It will take some work to replace it.
A voyager. Why do business with the Valians?
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little.
I see. Did your people see the giant?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. The why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
Andra, you call. Goddess of the oceans, forgotten things, loss, relentlessness, and mourning, said to have once fallen in love with the moon and to have tried to draw it near, with catastrophic consequences. People bring tokens to her temples of things they wish to forget, and her clergy sees the tokens cast into the sea. That giant is Aothis. I need to know where he's going.
Aothis? Is it redemption you seek, then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars, too, wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found?
I came back to confront this god. I've already lost everything. I'm here to stop, or at least try to find out what's going on with Aothis. Did your people see the giant? Can you help me free my ship?
Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you.
Why wait on Clario's word?
You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
Really?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests.
You call him a titan?
Ugati, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so their queen, hold pacts with such creatures. My priests wonder if this is her doing.
Nagati, Huana trickster godless.
Yes.
Which way did it
I
go?
do not know. Most fled the sight of it, and Clario has provided little information. This was the subject of our argument. Perhaps he will tell you more.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just the storms that you were arguing about and payment that he hasn't been giving you. Alright, thank you. Okay, I guess I understand the relationship between the Huana and the people of Port Maje now.
Will do.
Sponge. What's this? Oh, basket.
Huh?
No, I'm not the type to steal. Fair wind to you.
Amira's winds blow sweet upon you.
Right.
These seem like very nice people, actually. Amira protects you. I have ventured through a lot of the world, and I have to say these are more friendly than most people. Just don't get on their bad side. Some repair supplies. Durwoodian clothing.
What? You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister, they are so small.
Be elsewhere. Be elsewhere, okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't come in here to steal, so no one's here. Let's go. The skies shout in full voice today. So they have a lot of totems I see around everywhere. Part of their culture, I suppose. The traders whine and cry, do they forget how to hunt? What's that over there? Clusters of coral dot the watery landscape with bright blooms of color. I do admit I like the big sandy beaches and how warm it is out here. Kind of a beautiful place. There's no one in here. Let's go out. Well, that would seem to be it.
Been having some disturbing dreams. Makes it hard to sleep.
Hey, you were telling me about them. Let's return. We have... Oh, look at this. Rahi pods. So let's go back to Port Maje. Well, we'll visit the jail first. Savia.
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it?
I convinced Ilari to keep watch on Gorechi Street.
Perfetto. He's a little shitne, but a lazy one. He will not cause trouble if he does not have to. Easier to work with a familiar face for the moment. I can deal with him later. So, we have one small part of Port Maje under control. A good start. Well, here you are, for your time. If I had 10 men like you, the whole of Port Maje would be set right within the week.
Oh, didn't actually expect payment of this kind. I just thought of thank you. Well...
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest.
I like to
What is
pay for Roger's fine.
Diverus? Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
Savia pulls a ring of keys from her pocket and moves towards the cell door.
Karasima, Captain. See you at your ship.
Alright. Free Rum Dum Roger. Things that nobody will miss, nobody cares about.
Yeah, sure.
Is that the lost and found for the city? Well, it got dark. Okay. So, there's a market which we haven't really... I think maybe I spoke to someone there? I'm not sure. But let's go to Rinco's home.
I've got it.
Chart appears to outline some kind of mining operation. Yeah, I looked at that before. Hello.
I'm keeping Papa company till he's better.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
I spoke to Mokeha. She claims that she won fairly and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece.
Well, I didn't antagonize her, like you did.
Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
Here, Mokeha apologized and returned your money.
She what?
He opens the coin purse in his hand, then angles a one-eyed glower up at me.
Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear?
She's gonna send a healer too.
Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that.
I actually don't expect any payment.
You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agrasima.
His head drops back onto the pillow and he raises an arm in a weak gesture of farewell. Well, it ended better. Better than what would he want me to do? Attack her? Alright, seems that we have gained in skill. Well, alchemy and arcana are not my thing. Athletics can really help. Mechanics also help as well. And stealth too, but I think we're gonna go with stealth for the time being. Okay, so history. I will focus on that for now. Seems like there's a lot of things that have opened up to me. I've decided to help my two-weapon style. Focus on that. Specialized training increases the character's action speed while using a weapon in each hand. Well, these are for different weapons. I have already a warbow. I suppose I could come across really good one-handed weapons in the future. Well, things like the saber and rapier are things that these people tend to use in the seas. I'll go with saber for now. A rapier in the future. It's good to me. Okay.
Gods, I beg you, grant me a posting on the far side of the world.
So this is the market. But it's too late.
Here you find civilization, Aimiko. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive.
Really?
That is, unless you prepare yourself, ne?
I've already been outside. It wasn't that bad. Show me what you have for sale.
A wise and prudent decision.
So scale armor is about the best that we have. Oh, Brigadine. That's better than what I'm wearing. Wonder if we couldn't get that for each of us because, yeah, it's better than what we all have. I don't know what kind of shield you're using there, Adair. Could get you a large one. Yeah, he has all manner of weapons and armor. Healing potions as well. Special weapons, too. Club, though. Hunting bow. No one in our group is even skilled in that. What's this? Actually, I think that Shoti could use this. It's a belt. It apparently helps with healing. We have the coin. Swordsman's bracer. Huh. What if I couldn't use that? Oh, this looks good. We'll go with that. We don't have much coin left, but this is better than what I'm wearing. Let's sell that. So I just have 2 one-handed swords. Nothing that special. But this swordsman's bracer helps to convert incoming hits. Help defend me better. Now, let's go to the next. Yeah, I need to look at what you're using for a shield. I don't think you have... You don't have a shield. Oh yeah, you do. Little one. Little one. Medium shield. We can get you a larger shield. Where's the, put this in the general. Brigadine's better than what you're wearing there, Adair. Actually, kind of goes with your... What is this called? Principi hat? Some Valiant type style. Hats come in many different shapes, sizes, and wide array of colors. Derwoodians are known for their modest, rustic hats, while Valiants are associated with broad-brimmed hats featuring a variety of exotic plumes. Okay, so we'll get you a larger shield. And Shoti. Better armor for you. And this will also help as well. Physicers belt. Where do belts go? Right here. So that will help with you for healing. I just noticed this Saints War armor. I think this was his. I mean, this does have better armor rating, but this grants him the ability, additional effects to combat. I think we'll keep that on you. We'll keep this armor for somebody else who joins. And we'll get you a better shield, so that hopefully that'll make up for it. Large shield. Stash. Sell that. Sell that. Oh. There. Better defense. Well, that helped us. Better equipped now. Alright, I don't think that there's anything else we can do besides leave town. Adair is interested in reconnecting with a woman he used to know who supposedly settled in Deadfire with the children of the Dawnstars. So, find someone who might know Adair's friend. It's likely that someone in the Children of the Dawnstars knows her. That's not where we are. Shoti is chasing Aothas, the Lantern of Gon, throughout the Deadfire while striving to fulfill her purpose to Gon. Apparently a wayward child of the Dawnstar. She's asked me to help her shepherd the souls of the dead, but her duty may come with a price. Okay, so we are stranded, and we have to hunt Aethys, and he may not even be on the island. He may have left already. Reach the Anguithan dig site. The Valian Trading Company's interest in this island center around the luminous Adra to be found at an Anguithan dig site not far from Port Maje. The town's animasters have not returned, and the governor would rather keep his guards close by in case the pirates stage a tactical assault. He's asked me to investigate on his behalf, in exchange for which he'll see that my ship is repaired and set out to sea. So it's on the eastern side of the island. I know that it did branch off when we first went exploring. Leave town on foot. Anything on this side of the island? Just out of curiosity. It's a burial site. Huana tribes traditionally heap their dead onto pyres or give their bodies to the deep sea, but mounds like these suggest that ranges of honor, wealth, and distinction were buried nearby. Come upon an ancient site once used for sky burials. On a large stone slab is a scattering of old kith bones and a collection of urns of various sizes. Search the location. I take some time to search the burial site. 3 hours have passed. I find a wardstone nestled among the offerings. I've gained a sigil of pain wardstone to put in my stash. Keep searching. Continue poking around the burial site for anything useful. 4 hours have passed. And find a yellowed scroll. I have gained an item. 2 times scroll of minor healing. Put in my stash. Keep searching. Continue poking around the burial site for anything useful. 4 hours have passed. I find an offering of coins near the remains. Okay. Anything else? Continue poking around the burial site for anything useful and find a handful of common gemstones in a small leather pouch. Anything else that we can find here? Find nothing of value. Rummage through the whole burial site. There's nothing left but the dead. Well, that kind of settles that. So this is where it branched off, north to Port Maje. Or was it even further? Nope, it's right here. Apohowaro Woods. Anguithan Dig Site is right there. Port Maje, Valaro's Rest. Yeah, I'm aware of all these. Well, now I'm kind of curious. What's over here? Thick woodlands spread to the east of Port Maje, slowing our travel. Birds flitter above me, and insects drone incessantly. The path eventually gives way to a game trail, then to no path at all. I find a curiously marked tree, the bark gouged away in a pattern. The striations seem to run upward from right to left, just shy of vertical. Examine the markings. Definitely a dare. He's more survival orientated. He examined the gashes in the wood and plucks a tuft of hair from the side of the tree. Wild boar did this. Adair taps the tree. Look at this. A sigil has been lightly carved into the wood, so faint as to be almost imperceptible. Continue cautiously forward. We press carefully into the forest. Our clothes are damp with the humidity and the water dripping from the trees above. A quiet rustling in the underbrush draws our attention northward, deeper into the forest. Hide in the undergrowth. We duck silently behind a log and still our breathing. Whatever's making the sound draws nearer. Through a gap in the foliage, we make out a tall island Amawa, standing along a small sounder of wild boars. Matted copper-haired hangs over his features, and boar hides drape his frame. Despite his presence, the swine seem entirely at ease. Strange. I'm gonna go talk to him. Greetings. The man stands abruptly, spinning on me, his staff raised as if ready to strike. Ikera! Then who are you? For what are you here? The Huana language thickens his accent. Adair perks up at the sight of the boars, alternately imitating their grunts and chuckling. Only at length, in what appears to be a heel-dragging afterthought, does his attention at last turn to the strange man in their midst. Dirt darkens the folds of the man's skin. His lips curl over jagged teeth. He waves the stick at us.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been.
His adering is halting. The language thick in his mouth. I mean you no harm. Can't we just talk?
Said as if a word never hurts a person. You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place.
What are you doing out here with all these boars?
Learning. The boar teach much about survival if one listens, if one watches. So sing. So say those who know.
Those who know, who would that be?
This question helps neither of us, I say.
Well, it sounds like you're speaking of Galawain, god of the hunt, assassins pursuit, wilderness, and predatory creatures.
Always you foreign sorts speak of your changing god. I say you know nothing of change, and less of the hunt.
So, about those boars of yours.
What of them, then?
The dirty furrows of his brow darken as his scowl deepens. Why do these boars matter so much to you?
Then I need a reason. I say I do not. That is plenty reason.
You rest a hand on one of the creature's heads, scratching it lightly behind the ear. The pig snorts and nuzzles the man's leg. It seems that they really like you, actually. Look, I just want to pass through this forest.
No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours. This land is not yours. Go, leave.
I'm not here to take from these lands. I'm here to protect them. The man frowns, then pulls a leather-wrapped pouch from within his belongings. Hand shaking, he hands it to me. I've gained an item, Wise Teeth Necklace.
Then go, take this. They protect you if you speak true. They tear out your throat if no.
He dismisses me with a wave. Oh. Sigil of Pain. Where could this possibly go? Okay, where is it? The necklace he just gave me. Wise Teeth Necklace. What am I wearing around my neck currently? Oh, yeah. I think this would be more helpful. Wise Teeth Necklace. Okay, so maybe Adair could use this. Oh, he's wearing a necklace. What about you, Shoti?
Think it suits me?
Yep, I do. I'm surprised he's letting us by. I thought we would have to fight. Just explore the immediate area. Okay. Well, we've made it through here. He's allowed us to pass, so let's try going to that dig site.